The Adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Bourbon Revival.
Nice. Now, a lot of times at festivals, I do that so I don't fuck up the pronunciation of a band name, because that's like the worst thing you could do, I think, if you're in radio. I'd have a hard time being at Bourbon Beyond to mess up the pronunciation of your band name. That would be bad. I should be kicked out at a festival if that happens.
Well, don't feel bad. If you did, we wouldn't hold it against you. So.
And has anybody ever done that?
I do it. I always pronounce hard. I call ourselves Bourbon and Beyond sometimes.
Since this whole thing started, every time we've talked about this festival, it's like, yeah, we're going to Bourbon and Revival.
I think we should tell Danny he needs to rebrand and rename this Bourbon and Revival.
Yeah,
and then you are the headliner every year
we'll be
from
the
now
house
on.
band.
Yeah, exactly. So, you guys won the Battle of the Bands?
Yes. That
little
was.
Birdie told me that. Did I hear that right?
Yeah, it was the Battle of the Strings 2025. They held the contest here in Louisville, Kentucky at the Fox Den. And we got in the contest and pushed some stuff aside so that we could make the dates. And we were just so excited that we won. We couldn't really believe it, really. But it was an experience nonetheless.
Do you believe it now, or are you still kind of doubting
I'm still kind of in awe that we're here, like being backstage in the artist area. It's like, it's a whole new world I've never seen. And
I love that.
It's badass.
And that gives people like me hope, man, because like I was thinking of starting a band and wearing a mask of a kid so that I could fool everybody and then like get popular, and then I pull the mask off, haha, I'm fucking 58.
That'd be great. I'd support that.
Right? That would be a great gimmick, man. I mean,
well, you know how many bands have masks? You
That's
don't even
what
know
I'm
who their
saying.
artists are. You just know they're going to be in costume.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I've interviewed Gwar, and I've interviewed them without their costumes, and I've said to them, guys, you look a lot better in your costumes. I'm glad you do that.
That might be where we would stand too, like looking better.
I've always told Matt he's got a face for the radio, though.
There you go. There you go. Hey, good thing we're on radio right now with no cameras.
Right.
So, speaking of being back here, what has your experience been so far of how Danny Wimmer treats artists? Like, you won Battle of the Bands. It's not like you're the headliner, but don't you get treated like as if
We
you
feel
are?
like we are, 100%. Walking back there and all the, I mean, of course you have to have your credentials and stuff, but everyone's treated us like top notch. It's so nice. The hospitality's been great, and it's really something to speak for itself.
That's way cool, and let him add to it too, because
I just think we're treated like kings here. It's a great event.
what a great way to start.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's number one.
If we come back, though, I want a whole wing like the Goo Goo Dolls have, you know.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
I need room to kick out my legs a little, you know.
There you go. Now, if Danny hears that, he'll probably put you like in the little golf cart.
The broom closet, okay. We'll be the closet act.
There you go. Okay, so I have to ask, do you play a Gibson?
I do.
Okay, because that would be really screwed up if you didn't. And you're wearing
I'm
Gibson
playing a
hat.
Martin wearing a Gibson hat. Yeah, actually, I was trying to decide on my outfit for today because today's Sunday. It's the camo theme, so I got a camo shirt. I tried to get some shoes to match the green, but I had got this hat at the Guitar Center, and I love hats because I'm going bald, I guess, but
It's a good
I
reason.
saw the hat, and I was like, oh, dude, I play a Gibson. I have a remake of an original Advanced Jumbo from 1935 that I play. And I thought, how more suiting than to wear that hat and play that guitar on this stage today is going to be,
What
pretty
made
cool.
you pick Gibson as your guitar of choice?
It's about the sound of this particular instrument. I acquired the instrument when I was about 16, 17 years old. We used to have a music shop here in Louisville called First Quality Music Supplies, and they catered to a lot of the banjo. They made banjos for Gibson, in fact, and actually Cody plays, one of their promo models before they started making their line.
Nice.
And a friend of mine, he believed in me, and I went in there actually just to look at instruments and hang out like musicians do, you know, just in awe of all the cool stuff on the wall. And I had picked up this blonde Gibson, and it was really cool because it had the bass like a Martin. And then my friend, we weren't really friends at the time, but he saw something in me, and he was like, hey, real quick, stay right here. Came back, he brought me this other Gibson, the one I have, and he's like,
wow.
It's yours. After 4 hours of messing with it and like comparing them, he was like, which one would you buy? I was like, if I was to buy one, I'd buy this Sunburst one. And he was like, well, it's yours.
Wow.
And I didn't know what to say. And to this day, I still own that guitar. It's the best guitar I've ever owned. The reason I like it, because it has two lives, like it has two personalities. It can sound like a Martin or better, and it can sound like a Gibson.
Wow,
and
that's cool.
It meets both worlds.
And so that moment in time is probably why you're here today. Because
It's part of it.
You might not have continued playing guitar had that not happened.
I probably would have continued, but not.
Seriously.
If it wasn't for someone believing in me the way he did, and other folks as well, I can't name everybody, but that kind of love and support you don't come across every day.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a little bit hard to process. It took me a while to really process that because I didn't know what he'd given me.
Right.
And I could tell you a long story about the wild goose chases I've been on for guitars and stuff since then, and I always come back to that and find new love. Every time I pick it up, I'm like, oh my God, this guitar's badass.
It's like when you go buy new shoes, you want to go put your old shoes back on.
That's right. They're fitted for you, you know?
Exactly. I want to hear everybody else's story of what brought you to this moment in time today.
Just a quick thing about this whole band is we're all bluegrass guys. Me, Matt, Cody here, we're all right out of traditional bluegrass, back porch picking. This guy, however, is a rock guy, plays drums and all that good stuff. So we'll let him go first and tell you all about that.
It's really a great opportunity for me to be entangled, basically intertwined. These guys came to me, Matt came to me a long time ago when he was a youngster, and we recorded his granddad's band. I think me being fused with these guys, it's a good mix because we've got a little bit of power on the bottom end, but it's just a unique blend of Appalachian and pop.
I love it.
And it really works.
What I like is the word blend, because nowadays there's so many bands, so many artists that the only way you really stick out is if there is a blend.
Right.
Otherwise, everybody's doing the same thing.
There's a whole world of material that they could cover, but with us starting to venture into the songwriting, that's real exciting. I'm real excited to see what the next year or two is going to hold for us.
Nice.
Big things. I'm optimistic.
It would have been a family thing for me. I started around 10 years old with my dad and my sister started playing music along with my brother. They all played guitar and all that good stuff. And I took one lesson, and I don't know what it was, but it was really overwhelming. So I said, I don't want to do it. And I didn't do it for another year. And then I saw them growing and getting better. And I'm like, I'd like to do it again. And my dad said, well, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. And you're going to practice. And by God, I practiced every day until I was about 18 when I took a couple years off because I didn't have to practice anymore. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty much my journey. It was all about me and Dad and going to different festivals.
And good for you and good for Dad, because here's my experience. I played guitar, and I was trying to experiment with it, see what sounds I could make. The scales, I don't want to do these fucking scales, okay? That's boring as shit. Teacher wanted me to do scales like 8 hours a day. And my dad said, you should probably not play guitar because you suck. So now I'm talking to you.
You talk to guitar players.
Maybe we can help fix that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so I started playing when I was about 12 years old. My grandpa, he grew up playing guitar and bluegrass music, and I got started with that, and eventually I started playing banjo and going around jam sessions. Heck, I've been playing with Matt here since I was been 13 years old at little jam sessions across the state and just all the time playing music. And like I got the bug instantly and like knew that this was what I was going to do for the rest of my life.
I love it.
At that moment, and then I ended up going to college at Morehead State and I was one of the first out of there with the traditional music degree. And I like to say I got a BA in banjo, you know.
I love it. You're a Bab.
Yeah, there you go.
I got it bass backwards.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm always curious, too. I love the banjo, actually, Right down the street from where I live, there's this park, and they have bluegrass like every Sunday, live bluegrass. And I think it's cool as hell. And it's not even normally my jam of my go-to music, but I do dig it. I always wonder, like, what makes somebody pick the banjo over the guitar?
Bad decisions.
Yeah, there's a defect in the gene pool, you see. It's all that is.
Drugs.
Nah. How I got into it was my grandpa did a lot of fingerstyle guitar, and I started taking guitar lessons from a guy that mainly plays banjo, and he was like, "You need to be playing banjo," and then that's where it just started with that. So
Nice. Okay, so now I have a really important question for you. Okay, and this will tell me if you're really a good banjo player.
okay,
So there's another festival next weekend in the same venue by the same promoter, and the headlining band happens to be, next to you guys, my favorite band in the world, and I want to know if you can play one of their songs on banjo. And if you can, maybe play it here at Bourbon Beyond.
maybe.
Do you want to know who the band is?
Who's the band?
Slayer.
Slayer. Yes. We haven't tackled the Slayer songs yet, but we've got a couple other
There's a
ones.
long list.
There's a long list. to
I'll
go
tell
after.
you what. If you guys could record a Slayer tune using the banjo for sure,
Right.
okay, and send it to me, and send all your other music to me, I'll put all the music into the rotation in my radio
All right.
station.
All right. Sounds good.
Well, we may or may not have some more rock-influenced Nirvana,
I like that.
that kind of stuff. We're not scared to go heavy.
I saw actually on YouTube, I saw a video of some band, and it was like a bunch of them on banjos that were doing all Metallica covers.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that's badass.
Yeah. See, I think this is the good thing about this band is we're not afraid to go tackle songs that are not traditionally bluegrass or doesn't have that. I mean, honestly, a lot of the stuff that we're trying to do, we don't want to put like the standard two-beat bluegrass rhythm to it. We want to encapsulate what the original song was, just with the bluegrass instrumentation. So I think that's what kind of we're going for with
that. Makes a difference too. It really does. And personally, to me, I think banjo should be included in speed metal and thrash metal because, man, you got to be good to play that banjo. And I see these guys pick like you, and like, man, they're faster than Kerry King.
Yeah, there's a joke in the bluegrass world that country is the bluegrass, that rock is the metal. It's all the heavy instrumentation, the technicality, and fast.
I love that analogy. That is cool. So how do people check you guys out? Go on the web, on socials. If you have merch, where do they get the merch? Because if you do have merch and they don't buy it, they're going to be blocked from my show. Like nowadays, we can hit block and block listeners.
Well, that's a great question. Actually, you can go check us out at bourbonrevivalband.com. There is merch available on the website as well. You can check out our downloads on Spotify, iTunes, I think Apple Music, all the social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok and stuff. We try to tackle that. It's a lot as an artist. Sometimes
We have merch here.
Yeah, we have some merch here too.
Nice. So get on a plane right now and come here. You don't even have to catch the set. Just come buy the merch.
That's right. But it's a growing thing, and we're still trying to find our best foothold in all this stuff. But, yeah, that's the best place to find us at bourbonrevivalband.com.
I love it. And, man, I am so excited you're here at Bourbon Beyond. Like, it's a dream come true for me.
It's for me as well. Being here today is like making it more of a reality than I thought it would be, honestly.
And I even love seeing, like, you know, guys in my generation that are getting that opportunity. That would have never happened when we were all younger, right?
Right.
You know, like, I think about it now. Like, I'll go to a Metallica show, and I'll see kids, like, 5 years old, 10 years old. I'm like, man, when I first started seeing Metallica in the 80s, there's no way I was going to see a band of 60-year-olds.
Yeah.
It just wasn't going to happen.
Right.
And, like, that's what's cool about today. It doesn't matter anymore. Like,
no. Like,
people
my
just love
daughter,
it.
she's 15, and she loves all that stuff from the 80s, like from my decades when I was growing up. And it just blows my mind how much the youth has grabbed a hold of that music because they know it's good.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff out there, and it's pretty interesting how it's a full circle, you know?
Totally. And we are bringing musicianship back and the good old type of rock music back where people actually played their instruments.
Yeah,
and-
I mean, look at Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Like, the dude didn't use in-ears. He had no auto-tune, and he played on a stage with cranking sound and nailed it every time.
And look at the last show. Like, he can't even move. His voice, when you hear him talk, you could tell the Parkinson's was killing his voice. That I saw him every year since 1980. That was the best I've heard him sound since the 80s.
That's awesome.
Like
That's
that last show, he was
true
just,
compassion, true giving his heart to it all.
Oh, yeah, and if you talk to the other Sabbath dudes, they're like, he was there at practice every day, like for this gig, worked his ass off. He cut off all meds before the show.
Yeah, I'd heard
like,
a report
and he's in
on that.
severe pain, and he was like, no, get rid of all meds. And
Well,
to
it
me-
probably detached him from what he wanted to feel emotionally
Exactly.
with the connection to his music and his audience. You
I
know?
feel like he knew this was it.
Yeah.
And he wanted to say goodbye to his fans in only the way Ozzy loved to do.
Honestly, it's pretty amazing that he was here in our lifetime.
Yeah. I mean, like, oh my God. And just loved by everybody in every genre all over the world.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
Honestly, yeah. He crossed a lot of bridges for a lot of people.
There it is. And now he's handing the baton to you.
It's a big baton to hold, I'm telling you, man. I don't know if we're strong enough.
Yeah. So now you have to kick ass here at Bourbon Beyond, and maybe now, like, maybe go back to the green room and get a couple chords down, and maybe you could like start off the show with like a couple riffs of Crazy Train, and the people just go fucking nuts.
They probably would. They would.
Or maybe you could do like "Mama, I'm Coming Home" on the banjo.
That'd be cool. That's a sweet song.
Right? See that? So there's all my requests.
Okay, there we go. We got him.
I think I've asked too much, so now I think I'm going to end that. And you guys have any final words for the listeners before we send you off to the stage to kick our ass?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for everybody that follows the band and looking forward to what we're going to do. We are excited to do it. So.
Yeah, we're thrilled and honored, and if you come out to watch us, hopefully you enjoy the show. If we can gain a new fan to follow us, that would be success for us.
And you guys, I know they will enjoy the show. Anybody else got final words here?
Goo Goo Dolls, give up some of your dressing room.
I think you should just go in there and sit down and like, oh, we thought this was our dressing room. Sorry.
No, we're just super, super happy to be here, and just Bourbon and Beyond is just such an amazing event, and we're just so proud of this band that we made it this far, and we're just excited to see where else we take it. So.
Well, Bourbon and Beyond wouldn't last another year unless Bourbon Revival was here. So
Yeah, we're reviving it.
you're reviving Bourbon Beyond for the next generation of festivals. And thanks for doing that, and thanks for being on the Adventures
Thank
of
you.
Pipeman.
We appreciate it.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.